kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
When I say, who's the master? You say, show enough.
What is up, guys? Show Enough the King here, back with another action figure review, and today I'm bringing you the second review in my Injustice series. Yesterday was Lobo, and today is Doomsday. And again, if you guys have not checked out my Lobo review, please check it out. Link will be in the description below. I am so excited to bring you guys this review. And again, as I said on my Instagram page, this is a big motherfucker. God damn. Alright, so let's get into this. So let's go with the accessories first this time. So Doomsday comes with a pair of fisted hands. As you can see here, they look really nice. I love the bone protrusions. Honestly, I wish they would have been a little bit longer, just so that you can, like, when you do like the little punching poses, you can kind of see these to be a little bit like Wolverine's claws, but they're fine. I'm pretty sure they match the incarnation from the Injustice video games. But again, I just would have liked to see them a little bit longer. And then we have a pair of like open hands, and again, look at the size of these claws. Like, his fingernails will slice and dice. I mean, this thing is crazy. Look at his hands. Amazing. Detail is amazing. He comes with 2 head sculpts. This is actually the normal head sculpt that he came with, but I removed it for the Screaming head sculpt. And again, you can just see the detail here is impeccable. Let's try to zoom in a little bit. Get it to focus. Come on, focus. I know you want to. Ah, there we go. So yeah, so here you can see the detail was not missed. The eyes, the mouth, the hair. He has his little ponytail like Goro. I like it. Absolutely like it. I would have liked to see the little bone protrusions in his eyes like he did in the comic book. But again, I know this is based off of the Injustice Doomsday, so we're not going to get the same things here. Alright, so let's actually back up a little bit and take a look at the character himself. So, as you can see, this Doomsday is, again, massive. Like, he is leaps and bounds bigger than both Doomsday, than Bane and Lobo. And if you guys remember my Bane video, Bane was big too, but this guy stands above them all. So let's talk about the body. So the ribs are hard plastic. The bone protrusion here is a softer plastic, and his actual chest is actually soft plastic, unlike with the Lobo, which was all hard plastic. And again, on the back is the same thing. His upper back is soft plastic, where his lower back is hard plastic. All the bone protrusions here are all hard plastic and very pointy, so be careful. And again, all these on the arms and stuff are all hard plastic. Again, the ponytail, soft plastic, and the bone protrusions on his face are all soft plastic. And again, if you look lower down to and again, of course, with Storm Collectables, his groin area and his buttocks area is soft plastic. And again, that just helps with the movement of the legs and joints, because again, it's a little stiff, but again, I need to just put a little bit of, it does have double jointed knees. And again, it does, no ankle rocker, but it does have toe pivot. And again, that's hard plastic as well. But again, he looks good. He looks really good. Again, the arms can kind of go down and rotate here and here, but this area does not rotate. It's just here at the arm. He can move forward to kind of get those like trap poses. Yeah, so we'll put him back here. And again, he's actually taller. I made him a little bit shorter by bending his knees. But if you can see here, again, this guy is just a hulking figure. I mean, look, like honestly, this might actually be the biggest 6-inch scale action figure that I own. Like, seriously, like, this dude is big. God damn. All right, so let's take a look at it from the side, from the back, from the side, and from the front again. Want to just make sure I didn't forget to show you guys anything. And again, I'll get some good poses. And again, you know I love to do the size comparisons. But again, just look at the detail here in the screaming face. From the side, from the back, from the side, and the front again. Absolutely incredible. Like, again, Storm Collectibles, you guys, this makes me nervous, because if this Injustice line looks this good, their Street Fighter line must be incredible, and I just cannot get into that line, or the Mortal Kombat line, because that's just way too much money that I would end up spending, and I can't do that. And I'm already stalking their Darkstalkers line that they're getting ready to do, and I'm definitely going to have to get into that line, so I can't get into any other Storm Collectibles lines at this moment. Alright, so that's the figure, and those are the accessories. I'll be back with size comparisons. Alright guys, we are back for the size comparison. One other thing I wanted to let you guys know before we do the size comparison and get out of here is that the arms, like the elbows as you see here, they don't go fully back, so his bicep swivel can't make a full rotation. It can go about that far up. So that might limit some of the posability with the figure. It's not that big a deal, but I just noticed that as I was playing around with him a little bit off camera, that was the case. Alright, so let's set him here and get our first size comparison. So, unfortunately, I would have loved to have put him along with a Superman, but I have been toiling over what kind of Superman I need to get, and I have not made a decision on that yet, so I don't have an actual Superman action figure. I have a lot of DC villains, but not a lot of DC heroes. That's actually very weird. So here he is next to the amazing Yamaguchi Deathstroke. Here he is next to the DC, I can't remember what line it was, but it's the Black Manta from the Aquaman movie. And here he is, let's move him out. Here he is next to my first Injustice character, Bane. And again, as I said before, let's move him out the way. This is a big dude. I'm gonna make his arms down so that you can kind of see how they stand up against each other. And I'll zoom in so you guys can get this is more of an upward view, but I'll make sure that you guys can see it from a close-up as well. So this is them standing next to each other. This is them facing each other, and this is them from behind of each other. So again, side, and again front, and you can tell that he is way bigger. And I also have the main man himself, Lobo, who is actually smaller than Bane. So Lobo is still big, but the smaller of the three. Sorry, I'm just getting him in a decent pose here. So you can see here, we have Doomsday next to Bane, next to Lobo. Crazy how big this dude is. It's nuts. And again, just for good measure, I'll put in the Marvel Legends Red Hulk. Alright, so then I'll be back for a... Alright guys, again, just wanted to make sure you had a frontward view of each of these big figures so you can kind of see the scale. And again, as you can see, Doomsday is the biggest Storm Collectibles by far, next to Bane and then Lobo. And then we have the Marvel Legends here. And again, just to get another side-by-side comparison, this is these three guys up front. This is all three to the side. The back. Let's make sure. Look. God, he's so wide. Good Lord. And the back. Sorry, here we go. So that's the back. Just so you guys can see. Overall, I will definitely give this this action figure a high ranking. Yesterday, like I said, I gave Lobo a 9.5, and that was mainly because not only was he great detail and paint apps, but he came with a lot of accessories. So if this one got a 9.5, I'd give this an 8.5, only because this one didn't come with as much accessories. But again, with it being Doomsday, it wasn't really much they could have put him with. And again, I will also give Bane 8.5 as well, because again, he came with hands and an extra head, I believe. I don't actually know if he came with an extra head. I'll have to check. But overall, these Storm Collectibles and Justice lines just keep coming, and I cannot wait until Doomsday comes out. I'm sorry, not Doomsday, but Darkseid. So Darkseid should be out in about 2 weeks. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel. Make sure you are following my Instagram page at Magnerd Podcast, because that's where I will be announcing and letting you know when the Darkseid comes in. This is Showing Up the King. Have a great one.